Okay, good day. I want to share to you on how to enable and disable a J button function in Java. So first, we must create a new project. Okay, select Java application. Then you can name it with your own need. So I name it with Java program. Then click finish. Okay, so this is our first Java class. So we need to create a new G-frame because this Java class cannot run or this is not a runnable. So meaning if we click this run button, so it cannot create or it cannot open your command because we cannot create. So first right click the package. So our package is Java program, then click new, then select G-frame form. Okay, class name is, I select the class name is G-frame. Click finish. Okay, so this is the design view of our first form, so called the G-frame. So there are many types of frame in NetBeans Java. So first we have G-frame, and then other they are using a G internal frame. So G internal frame is functioned only in G desktop pane. So our target is to create a 3J button. Then and we try this disabling and enabling the three buttons. So to add a button, click highlight and then select button. Okay, second one, then third. So we create three buttons. So usually if you're working with save, update, and delete, so you need to create the three. So edit the text. So to edit, just simply write the button, save, update, and delete. So disabling the button is not so difficult. So some programming use this to avoid duplicate entry to our database. So we must change the variable name. So for save is I name it with btn save. Update is btn update, and then for delete is btn delete. Okay, so this is our design view. So we try to run this. Okay, so I think, okay, sorry. So we need first to set this package as default on run. So must click the run and then set main project. So select Java program. Okay, so try. Okay, nothing happened. So we need to go to properties of our Java package or Java program. So right click, then select properties, and then locate the run. So the default main class is our first Java class. So we need to change it into our new G-frame. So click browse and then select the Java program dot new G-frame. Okay, set main class. Okay, okay, try. Okay, so this is our G-frame and then this is our three button. So as you notice, the three button is, it is clickable. So meaning this button is not in disable mode. Okay, we try to disable the update and delete. So close and then let's go to the source or the source code. Okay, so our target is once the gframe is open, so the three button automatic execute their own settings or their own code function. So our target is this update and delete. So to add this in form load, so we need to find the main class. Our main class is here. So new gframe extend, and then we need to find the public new gframe. Then it is then same with this init components. So we need to add this code. Okay, first we need to get the variable name of our update. So to right click the button and then get the variable name. So our variable is btn updates. Okay, then paste it. Then so set enable, so false. So meaning if you change it to true, the button is always in disable mode. Okay, so btn update, so the same with delete. Okay, enable false. Okay, run. Okay, so the two buttons is disabled. So this is very simple. So we have done.